Elon Musk says his AI language model will seek the truth. So let's take a deep dive into what this is going to mean. In this video, we're taking a look at Elon Musk's journey to creating what he says will be the world's first unbiased AI chatbot. Musk has voiced a lot of fears and criticism surrounding AI. So now that he's joined the clash of the language models with TruthGPT, he's vowed to do things differently. With TruthGPT, Musk wants a genuinely truth-seeking language model. So let's take a look at how and why he's doing things this way. While some welcome Elon's attempt at a truly unbiased form of AI, others may be skeptical that he can even achieve this. No matter what side of the debate you're sitting on, our detailed look at what Musk is trying to achieve with TruthGPT is not something you want to miss. Is Elon Musk's dream of an unbiased AI robot that's designed to seek the truth going to succeed or fail? That's the question we'll be answering. But first, we're going to take a deep dive into what TruthGPT is and why Elon is developing it. Like many stories involving Elon Musk, this one begins with a tweet. At first, any pushback to ChatGPT came from those who are worried about AI advancing too quickly, worried about it using people's work without permission, or worried about its potential effects on the economy and jobs. There were also those worried about the implications of artificial general intelligence, or AI, that actually has its own consciousness. But soon, there was a new group voicing their problems with this game-changing language model. And this time, it came down to the question of bias. For the most part, ChatGPT seemed like an unbiased language model, trained on a massive volume of data. But when people tested it by asking trickier questions, some came out with an impression that ChatGPT does have certain biases. Some have said that it favors Joe Biden over Donald Trump, while others said that it's biased against certain forms of energy, such as fossil fuels and nuclear energy. These claims went viral on Twitter, and as always, Elon was watching. This led him to say that what we need, rather than ChatGPT, is TruthGPT. And from this tweet, Elon's entry into the language model race was born. He's since shown that he's serious by registering a company called xAI, and he's clearly serious about developing a rival to ChatGPT, Bard, and any other AI language models out there. Now, many people have pointed out that it seems strange for Elon to enter the AI race after, along with Apple legend Steve Wozniak and thousands of tech experts and academics, he signed an open letter saying that companies like OpenAI should pause on, quote, giant AI experiments, end quote, and take a break before developing any more advanced language models. Because of this, some saw Elon's entry into the race as hypocritical, but the way he's doing things with TruthGPT is very different. First off, Elon had an interview with Fox's Tucker Carlson. In it, he said that Microsoft and Google have too much power in the AI race. So, he thinks it's important for a third company to get involved and make sure that the power is a little less concentrated. Secondly, he said he wants to develop an AI language model that's unaffected by the biases he sees in the current ones that are out there. So, what does an unbiased AI chatbot look like? First of all, Elon says that he will deliver the facts and nothing but the facts. Next, he's been very vocal about the potential of AI destroying humanity, so it makes sense that he wants the version to be one that's designed to seek the truth. If it's done right, an LLM like this could be a force for humanity's advancement, rather than its destruction. As Musk put it, quote, an AI that cares about understanding the universe is likely to annihilate humans because we are in an interesting part of the universe, end quote. In 2015, Musk was one of the first funders of OpenAI, and back then, he was on board because the company's claim is that it would be an open source and not-for-profit. But this has since changed, and while Elon does not seem to intend to make his version a non-profit one, he is positioning it as more of a transparent one, where no political or social or religious biases will be allowed. Now, let's get into the real question on everyone's minds. Is TruthGPT going to succeed or fail? Let's look at the arguments on both sides. We know that Elon is working on TruthGPT. We know that he is, obviously, a very shrewd businessman and a very intelligent person. Some would say a genius who has already successfully brought Tesla and SpaceX to life. So, on paper, it definitely looks like Elon should be able to develop something that could rival what OpenAI and DeepMind have been achieving with their transformers. But the biggest amount of skepticism has been from those who question whether Musk has the ability to catch up on the extremely high-funded, large, and well-backed rivals out there. OpenAI has Microsoft in their corner. DeepMind has Google, so although he is one of the richest people on Earth, So, one possible route to failure for Elon could be the fact that he just doesn't have a big enough tech titan working with him to pull this off. Then there's the fact that both OpenAI and Google have been working on their AI contributors for a very long time, and Elon has only just stepped into the game right now. To be fair, he's been working on AI with Tesla, but whether what they have been doing could be translated into a language model to rival Bard or ChatGPT, well, that's another story. Then, of course, there's the question of whether it's even possible to create unbiased AI. The language models we've been seeing are trained on data created by human beings, and human beings have biases. These language models are also used by human beings, and some might say, it's a bit of what you put into it, you get out of it type scenario. We've all heard the stories of AI that have been trained to be racist, or the stories of ones that have told people they should leave their wives. It's very possible that Elon will have the purest intentions when it comes to developing completely neutral AI. Whether it can stay neutral while it's being fed a lot of prompts from people who have biases is a whole different question. With ChatGPT, we've seen a lot of people trying to jailbreak it and beat the system and get it to say or do crazy things. So the question is, how is TruthGPT going to be designed to withstand this kind of pressure from the people that use it? Then, on the other hand, is the fact that Elon has clout, and there are many people out there who may favor his language model because of his reputation as a visionary. There are people who have cult-like devotion to him, and that could help bring TruthGPT some success. There are also many people who see mainstream media and those aligned to it as being biased towards the left, so this language model will almost certainly be the choice on those of the right. These are people who see Elon as being someone who can move things towards the right, or at least towards the center, and that's a lot of people. Lastly, Elon may not have a tech giant in his corner, but he does own one of the world's most popular social networks, which will definitely help when it comes to getting the word out that TruthGPT is an alternative to what some say are the most biased AI language models out there. Also, funding is not a problem for him, as he has billions of dollars at his disposal and seems more interested in changing the world than just staying rich and hanging on to his own money. So, will he succeed or fail, despite the fact that he has a lot of catching up to do? Let's go with success. Never bet against innovation, and Elon certainly is one of the world's greatest innovators. According to us, it's a safe player that TruthGPT will become a major competitor and player in the world of AI. Whether it can stay true to its mission of remaining completely unbiased is less simple to predict. As with all things AI, we'll just have to grab some popcorn and enjoy watching this incredible story unfold.